C-Drama greets you. Best 10 office romance Chinese dramas for recommendation. Let's go. Number 10. The Girl's Lies. Su Fei and Lin Fei are best friends who are like sisters. During their college years, their senior, Kieran, had a crush on Lin Fei, but Lin Fei had no interest in him. Worried that Kieran would be heartbroken, Su Fei, who had silently cared for him, started exchanging letters with Kieran using Lin Fei's name. After graduation, Su Fei and Lin Fei both got accepted by a shopping TV channel. Su Fei, due to a misunderstanding, got acquainted with the director, Lan Tian, who was accused of harassing female students. However, Su Fei discovered that her boss was none other than Kieran. Kieran was happy to reunite with Lin Fei and showed great care for her. Su Fei felt lost and disappointed witnessing this, so she focused on her work. However, she developed feelings for Lan Tian through their playful interactions at work. Meanwhile, Lin Fei lost herself in the workplace and, upon learning the secret that Su Fei pretended to be her and exchanged letters with Kieran during their student days, she used Kieran's feelings against Su Fei, falsely accusing her of leaking business secrets that led the company to the brink of bankruptcy. Only Lan Tian, who deeply believed in Su Fei, devised a plan to expose Lin Fei's lies. Faced with Su Fei's forgiveness, Lin Fei finally regretted her actions. In the end, with Lan Tian's encouragement, Su Fei proved herself once again with her optimistic and strong spirit, and she also confirmed her feelings for Lan Tian. The aspiring girl achieved a double harvest in love and career. Number 9. Here We Meet Again. Xiang Yuan, the daughter of Dong Group, was assigned to save the Zhen branch, which was on the verge of closing down, starting her own adventure. Xiang Yuan met Xu Yanqi, the school charming she had been chasing for so long. Xu Yanqi was in deep adversity, facing the unfairness of the workplace, but still insisted on his dream of becoming a navigation engineer. Xiang Yuan grew up in the process of dealing with the company's crisis, and became independent. They supported and fell in love with each other and went on a journey together to realize the dream of Chinese Beidou navigation research. Number 8. Mr. Insomnia Waiting for Love. Lu Yinting, the genius cellist who dominated the music stage, suffered from chronic insomnia, which caused mental confusion. During a performance competition, she made a mistake and was forced to interrupt her career as a musician. Song Yangshu, a high-profile CEO who constantly suffers from insomnia, searched globally for a cure but found no solution. He believed that he would be forever accompanied by insomnia until he unexpectedly encountered his sleeping code, Lu Yinting. Song Yangshu finally experienced the taste of a good night's sleep and couldn't get enough of it. What exactly is the sleeping code, and what is the place in the secret dreams? Perhaps the initial encounter with the sleeping code was just a coincidence, but they discovered that they were not strangers. Perhaps, from the moment they entered the realm of dreams, everything was already destined. Number 7. Skip a Beat. The drama tells the love story of Guyi, the strong man who is unruly, flirtatious, and doesn't know how to love, and Qiao Jing, a double-sided woman who appears to be weak but is actually bold and resolute, brave and resourceful. Number 6. The Outsider. 2 years after the death of founder Wang Jinming, Anshan Group was in a business crisis. The eldest son of the Wang family, Wang Juan, and his aunt Wang Yanan, who was the chairman of the group, started a battle for power due to a disagreement in business philosophy. The struggle at the top of Anshan affected the bottom employee, Sumo. She inadvertently offended Wang Juan. Wang Juan was very strict with his employees, but fortunately, Sumo withstood the test with her usual diligence and grew up quickly under his guidance. Sumo's career has just been going smoothly. She had a conflict with Wang Juan again to claim the rights for her uncle's family. Wang Juan fired Sumo, but to his surprise, Sumo became Wang Yanan's supervisor beside Wang Juan. They went from being wary to knowing each other, and finally, they can't help but fall in love. However, Sumo's position and Wang Juan's arrogance brought the relationship to an abrupt end. Wang Juan was affected by the untimely death of his younger brother and the revelation of his adopted son's identity, and Sumo put aside her career to help him. Wang Juan finally reaped true love. He started a new chapter of life together with Sumo. Number 5. Revival. Mute girl Mo Yun, unexpectedly involved in the family struggle over Quan Yui, gradually developed feelings for each other during their time together. However, they constantly faced various hardships, and after experiencing a miscarriage, Mo Yoon chose to leave the country in despair. 3 years later, she began her revenge against Kwon Yu-zai and the Kwon family. Number 4. Forever Love. The only daughter of the wealthy magnate Lin Guofu, Lin Xinting, fell in love with the poor young man Kai Shan despite her father's objections. However, on the day of their engagement, Lin Xinting was unexpectedly kissed by a mysterious and highly aggressive man. Before she could recover from her shock, she learned that her father, Lin Guofu, had tragically died under suspicious circumstances. Qin Moyao, falsely accused of being the murderer, sought out Lin Xinting to clear his name. Before he could explain the situation, he found himself entangled in the Lin family's conspiracy. This marked the beginning of a unique and thrilling relationship between Qin Moyao and Lin Xinting. As Lin Xinting slowly discovered the affair between her fiancé Kai Shan and Xia Yui, misunderstandings grew between her and Qin Moyao. Love, hatred and complicated emotions swirled within Lin Xinting. She decided to settle scores one by one. However, when she inadvertently harmed Qin Moyao, she realized that he had been silently protecting her all along. Number 3. Against the Light. When Bai Xining was 10 years old, she experienced a family tragedy that led her from being the heiress of a jewelry conglomerate to a destitute girl. She was sent to Australia and adopted by an ordinary Chinese couple, losing all contact with China. However, as she grew up, she gradually learned about the injustice that led to her mother being framed and imprisoned. She made a secret vow to return to China one day and seek justice for her mother. 15 years later, with 2 master's degrees to her name, Xiling concealed her true identity and entered the Chen Dong group, which once belonged to her mother. She became entangled in the power struggle between the tycoon Li Zuoren and Chen Dong's former subordinate, Lin Yi. In the end, using her intelligence and courage, Xiling uncovered the truth behind the wrongful conviction of her mother and firmly established her position in the jewelry empire. Number 2. Only for Love. A love story between a bossy CEO Shi Yan and a foolish female protagonist, Zheng Shui. They embark on a love journey due to a misunderstanding. Career-driven financial journalist Zheng Shui, who was determined to secure the front page, made great efforts to obtain an exclusive interview with Mingyue Yunchuang CEO Shi Yan. They left a deep impression on each other. Zheng Shui wrote several objective and concise reports through in-depth research on various industries, while Shi Yan continued to seek out potential and socially responsible startups for investment, hoping to give back to society. Shi Yan found that Zheng Shui's views conveyed through her reports always coincided with his own, and accepted her invitation to do a series of reports on Mingyue Yunchuang. Zheng Shui and Shi Yan analyzed the industry together, exchanged views and used new media channels to bring the latest financial information to readers. They also faced various difficulties and challenges in the investment and interview process, and their hearts gradually approached each other in the back and forth exchange. In the end, Zheng Shui's career ambition to create an electronic magazine was realized, and Shi Yan led Mingyue Yunchuang to complete successful investments, opening up a new world for their careers and ultimately finding love together. Number 1. I May Love You. Tang Xin has always been crushing on her boss, Tang Yu, but unfortunately, his boss has fallen in love with Tang Xin's best friend by mistake. After Tang Yu failed to confess his love, Tang Xin took the opportunity to confess to him, but was unexpectedly rejected. After she realizes that she and her boss are not possible, Tang Xin lets go of it. She puts aside her humble unrequited love and quits her job to join the genius director who has been optimistic about her and starts to work hard for her career. However, Tang Xin's departure makes Tang Yu feel uncomfortable. After seeing Tang Xin getting closer and closer to other men, Tang Yu finally sorts out his feelings and realizes that the person he really likes is Tang Xin. In this way, the cool president of Tang Yu starts his long road of chasing after his wife. Write in the comments what drama you are looking forward to. Don't forget to like and subscribe.